Hey guys, so today we're going to try something new. We're going to try baking with Miss Bryant. You know, trying to get away from all the reading videos. So I saw this recipe when I was just sitting around watching the Food Network, and they were making a cake in a mug. And I thought this would be something fun to try. And you can even make these at home because it's not really cooking on the oven or in the stove. We're going to be using the microwave, okay? But always ask your parents' permission first. Okay, so we're making this in a mug. So the first thing you need to do is go get a mug that you would use for coffee or tea. I found an elephant one that I'm going to use. So I'm gonna put that guy right there. Okay, now I'm gonna put the recipe in the comments under the video. So if you wanna look at it and try it, you can. This one I'm using is a Pioneer Woman. It's called a Very Berry Cake in a Mug. So it's going to have some strawberries and blueberries in it. But there are all different kinds of recipes you can look up. There's vanilla ones, chocolate ones, snickerdoodle ones, all sorts you can try. But we're just doing a berry one because that is what I have. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some flour. And we are going to put in 1/4 cup of flour. Now, when we are baking, you want to make sure that you get the right amount and even it out, or it'll just be not bake well or cook well. And it's going to be a bit messy. So we're going to put our 1/4 cup of flour in there. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, so I got my box of sugar right here. So do 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, and 3. All right. We are going to do 1/4 teaspoon, that's our small one, of baking powder. All right, plop that in there. And now we're just gonna do a pinch of salt, and that means I'm just gonna go boop, and then that's done. That was probably more than a pinch, but hey, we're learning here, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, these were all of our dry ingredients, so I'm just gonna mix those up. Make sure they get all messy. Just mixing up our ingredients. Now we're gonna do the wet ones. So I am going to do 3 tablespoons of milk. You can use whatever milk you got. I happen to have almond milk, so that's what we're going to try. So 1, 2, 3. Now, what we are going to do next is put in our vegetable oil. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And if you watched the How to Make Lava Lamp video I did earlier this week, it's the same olive oil or vegetable oil. 1, 2. Now we're going to put in some vanilla. It says to use clear vanilla, and the only thing that does is it makes the color not show up in your cake. But I don't have clear vanilla, so we're going to use this. Now it will turn my cake probably a little brown, but that's okay. It'll just look like it was baked in the oven. So we are going to use a tablespoon of vanilla. And I'm gonna put it in there like that. Okay. Now, I'm gonna stir this up real good. Mix our wet and our dry ingredients, because I want to get it all mixed up. Now, what's gonna make this very berry is I'm gonna add in strawberries and blueberries. Now I'm only gonna do 1 strawberry and 3 little blueberries, because if we put in too many, then they'll just sink to the bottom and they'll make our cake all mushy, and we don't want that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that in there. So ask your parents' permission before cutting up the blueberries and the strawberries. So I'm just gonna do 3 blueberries, and I'm just cutting them in half. We'll put them in here. And then I'm going to take my strawberry I'm just gonna chop it up. You can have somebody do this for you, but then you'll probably have to share your cake, which that's a nice thing to do. Or if you become an expert on how to do this, you can make everybody in your family cakes. All right, I'm gonna put the strawberries in there. It's gonna be very berry. Okay, then I'm gonna stir it all up again. Get it all mixed in there real good. You see what it looks like a cake mix with my berries. Now, what we're gonna do is we are going to put this in the microwave for 90 seconds. That is 1.5 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna go over here, take my little elephant mug friend. All right, it is set for 90 seconds. When the timer goes off, we'll see what happens. Now, during this time while your cake is baking, you should go ahead and clean up all of your supplies because you don't want to leave a mess for your family. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pause you and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, the buzzer just went off on the microwave. Are you ready to see if this works? Fingers crossed. Now you want to probably let it sit for like 1 minute or 2 and let it cool off. Have you ever put like hot pizza in your mouth and then you burn it? We don't want to burn. Okay, but look, it totally made into a cake. So what you can do is now, if you have some leftover strawberries and blueberries, you can put them on the top as like a garnish, and a garnish is just a way to make it look pretty and make it more berry because this is a very berry cake mug. So I got my strawberries and my blueberries. See how I did that? Now let's see. It's totally a cake. But do you see that steam coming off? I think that's gonna be pretty hot, but I feel like I need to try it to see if it's tasting good because I don't want to have y'all eating bad cake. You know what? Tastes like a very berry cake. All right, Miss Bryant's gonna go have her snack now. I hope you have fun trying this and baking. Miss you guys. Bye.